Hello. Let's look at how to convert fractions to decimals. Converting fractions to decimals is one of the harder conversions that we have to do with fractions, decimals, and percentages, but the steps are relatively straightforward. Essentially, we need to remember that a fraction is a division. So let's look at a simple example. The fraction 1 over 2 is equal to the division 1 divided by 2. You'll even notice that the division symbol looks a bit like a fraction. We have the middle bar, something above, and something below. So this is an easy way to help you understand this connection and maybe to help you remember it. So if we want to do fractions to decimals for 1/2, what we need to do is first recognize that it's 1 divided by 2, which means that we use our division algorithm as 2 going into 1. Now the first thing we're going to find is that 2 does not go into 1. So we'll put a 0. Then we continue our division into the decimals. We're going to do that by adding decimal places, and we're going to add a 0 here, since 1.0 is exactly the same thing as 1. Now we're going to do 2 into 10, and it goes 5 times with no remainder, and so our answer is 0.5. Let's look at one that's slightly more involved. Let's do 7 over 8. So this is equal to 7 divided by 8, which means we do 8 into 7. Now, it's really important that you recognize that the order we write the division in, 7 divided by 8, is opposite to the order we write the numbers in our division algorithm. I don't take the blame for this. I didn't make it up. It is confusing, and it's really important that you remember to get it right. So when we do 8 into 7, it goes 0 times. We put our decimal places and we add a 0 down here. Now we do 8 into 70. 8 goes into 70 8 times because it goes into 64. There's a remainder of 6, so we put the remainder here and we put another 0. Now we do 8 into 60. 8 goes into 67 times. It goes into 56, which means there's a remainder of 4. We put our remainder, we put a 0, and now we do 8 into 40. It goes 5 times with no remainder, and we are done. And so the answer is 0.875. That is 7/8. Okay, now I'm going to make a separate video, which will be longer, where I go through all of these conversions from fractions to decimals. If you're feeling confused and you want to see more examples, definitely check that video out.